So I never would have guessed that people actually wanted to hear why I'm banned from Kubota, um, of specifically Gainesville. I don't know if I'm banned from all Kubotas, but I know I'm banned from that one. And it's not even my fault. I mean, it's like this much my fault. Um, okay. So, POV, I'm 19 years old, first job I've ever had. Um, so I worked for 3 days, and bear in mind, this whole 3 days, um, they didn't tell me that paperwork was involved. And so I thought I was just cranking out work left and right because I was an inspector, And I would just get them and be like, "Yep, that one's good. Yep, that one's good." And then I would take them back to where you get the assembly, whatever I was working on that day. And so so to them it looks like I've turned in absolutely no work. They absolutely did not tell me that there was any paperwork involved. And so, and this is what I'm about to tell you is 100% factual, no exaggerations whatsoever. Um, they call me and tell me not to come in. Um, well, they didn't tell me not to come in. They said that they was laying me off and taking me off the schedule. That's what they said. Um, so that's the first job I've ever had, and I've spent 99% of my time alone, like even when I was a kid. I'm probably the loneliest dude on the planet. Anyway, um, no one bothered to tell me that they would send my check, which they actually had paper checks back then, um, in the mail. They didn't tell me that. So I go down there to get my last check, and all I did, I went down there to the day manager because I was night shift from 9 p.m. to I think 6 a.m. or some crap like that. I don't know. And bear in mind, this is 100% factual. I have to keep saying that because you will not believe it. Anyway, so I go up to the day manager, and I'm a little bit weepy, and I'm not really. Back when I was kind of skinny, I was a lot scarier looking, and so, I'm a little bit teared up because, just lost my first job, and 9.5 an hour was actually good money back then. So, I say, I'd like to talk to I don't remember his name. It's like Robbie or something. Um, so I say, I'd like to talk to Robbie or whatever dude's name is. And instead of sending Robbie, they send a security team because I've always been giant. They send a security team, and while they have me not so much detained, but they're holding me in the supervisor's office, and they ask me if I can consent to them searching my truck, and I say sure, why not? I don't have anything in there but a pellet rifle. And so they go down, they find my pellet rifle, and they keep my pellet rifle and ban me for life. Yeah. And I mean, it was a good job. I loved it. And if they would have just told me that there was paperwork, I'd still have that job. But they didn't bother to tell me, They just said, this is the area you'll be working in. You'll go back here, get the parts, and then you put them on the tractor. And that was it. So, 99% not my fault. I probably should have just asked my mom or whatever what I should do instead of just going down there, you know what I mean? Partially my fault. Definitely nowhere near 50% my fault. They overreacted, and now I'm banned from one of 3 places. Well, let me back up. I'm banned from 3 places. One of them actually was my fault. That'll be a story for another day. If y'all want to hear that story, just pop it down in the comments, because I'm not going to tell it if you don't want to hear it. That's a lot of talking. I don't particularly care for the sound of my voice. Anywho, let me remind you that story was 100% factual. Okay? So, yeah. So that's my Kubota story, and I didn't know so many people actually wanted to hear it. Alright, so anyway, cheeseburger, you guys. Love yins. Well, cheeseburger yins. That's what. Anyway. By the way, as y'all know, I don't edit my videos. I choose not to. Every once in a while, I'll put some letters up here or whatever, You get raw, unadulterated me. for good or bad, I don't know. Anyway, I'm adding this little bit on here because I want y'all to share this so much that Kubota gets wind of this and they realize how stupid they are, and give me a job or whatever. I'd love to be a supervisor over there, but which I've actually done some supervision it was like a month, but it was a crew of inmates, and if you can govern a crew of inmates, I mean, they loved me, so I probably would be a good boss, or they could give me a discount or some sort of compensation for 30 years of them being, well, it was more like 25 or 20, something like that. I suck at math. Anyway, I feel like they need to apologize in some sort of compensatory way. I don't know. Anyway, cheeseburger, share the crap out of this. And if y'all know somebody at Kubota, tag them in this. So that they'll know that they're being idiots. Anyway, love yins. Cheeseburger, I mean. I'll get that eventually.